that is going to be the rematch between these two pugilists. And you saw how the first fight went. Tevin Farmer in the 4th round was able to drop William Zapata with that snap left hook there that caught the attention of William Zapata. But William Zapata is saying that this time around he's going to make things right. Tevin Farmer on the other hand is saying that this time around is going to be war in paradise. We're going to see how that's going to play out. I have with me here Bernardo. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you, NY. And
it's been a while.
It's been a while, man. I've mixed the studio, man.
Where are you going to hide?
Charlie, you know, we're doing boxing. You know, everything about boxing, you know.
All right. So let's start off with Tevin Farmer and William Zapata. This is going to be the rematch. The first one was very close. And I saw you looking at the video and you're like, yes, this was close.
Was a very close one.
Let's take a look at how the rematch is going to play out. Tevin Farmer dropping William Zapata in the first one. Are we going to see a duplicate, or we're going to see this time William Zapata going to change angles and we see a different side of him?
Yeah, good morning to yourself and good morning to our cherished viewers who always stay glued to their seats to help us contribute to the development of boxing. And what a good way of saying goodbye to our Ghana month of March. See the African wear, which signifies us, which identify us as Ghanaians and as Africans. You know? The second fight, as you the first fight, as you rightly said, was a very crucial one, and it is just 10 rounds. And as Tevin said, Zapata said, this is the time that most of them have learned their lessons from these bouts, and they've learned a lot of tricks in it. And Farmer really said that, look, a fight when it's so close like this, is expecting that a knockout will bring the difference.
Expecting that a knockdown is going to be the difference.
Is going to bring the difference because it was a swing rounds. This man takes the first one, the next one you see Farmer taking it, the second or the third, and then the fourth one you see Farmer taking it, the fifth round you see Zapata coming in. So he believes that this is a very close round, and sitting and watching that particular fight, you see clearly that it is a very close fight. And so he believes that the knockdown should set a pace or should bring the difference. But rather, it turns out to be a different thing. So this is a time for him to even learn and learn more. He has a lot of tricks. He has a lot of boxing IQ. But Zapata, you can't take it away from him. He multiplies his punches and throw more punches rapidly. And so anyone that goes wherever you sit as a referee or judge, you see him trying to make an effort. Trying to throw a lot of punches. But then Farmer believes in his left jab and his left uppercut and straight left punch, and that is what he's used to defend himself and be able to overcome most of his opponents. But we are expecting that the second match we are going to see something significant, something different, and then we will see a clear distinction, a clear win from both boxers, because they both have learned a lot of lessons. Look, Farmer said when he was fighting, when he turned pro, he saw Zapata fighting in amateur stage. So he tells you that he has been in the game. And so he has also lost about 7 fights. And so that tells you that he has a lot of experience and he has gone through losing fights. So he has an antidote to all this. And so we expect that we'll have a clean fight, we'll have one-sided, and we'll get a clean win.
We are going to see a clean fight. We are going to see a one-sided. It's going to full of a thrilling moment where William Zapata and Tevin Farmer clashes once again in their rematch about. It's going to be the WBC lightweight interim championship there. So we're going to see how that is going to play out between Zapata and Farmer. Next, we're going to descend on the female aspect, where you're going to have a rematch between Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan there, and that one too is going to be another cracker. Female boxers going at each other. They've gone at each other in the first time, and you know what? Michaela always is going to come out at the top. But this time around, I'm going to see how Sandy Ryan is going to come with Michaela Mayer. So I'll be going forward to Bernard so that we can also talk about that particular bout, whether if Maya is going to still take it, or we're going to see something from Sandy Ryan, because it's going to be two females that are going to par at each other. As you see on the screen, the tail of the tape of this female boxers, Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan. So Michaela Mayer having the 20 wins there against Sandy Ryan having the 7 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw there. And take a look at their height and reach, 5'9", 5'8.5 for Michaela and Sandy respectively. Reach is 66.5 inches for Mayer, 67.5 inches for Sandy Ryan, 34 for Mayer and 31 for Sandy. United States of America hailing, that is Michaela and Sandy hailing from the United Kingdom. This is going to be the rematch between Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan. Bernardo.
Anyway, it looks as if tomorrow we are going to see rematch. Yeah. And this particular fight is very, very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting one.
Yeah.
Well, the first bout or the first match, we saw something like psychological effect taking place from the side of Sandy Ryan. Because at his hotel, we realized that there's some incident that happens that the paint was thrown on her and that kind of thing. So psychologically, he wasn't so fit for the fight. Not in terms of fitness, but psychologically, he wasn't so good. But then she was not saying that that is the reason he lost that particular fight. He gave it out. He did his best, and she's trying to tell us that this is going to be a rematch that everybody will see that he will come out clear with everything.
Yeah.
Because we expect that she also come out clearly with his win. Because we saw the first bout going in favor of Michaela.
Yeah.
And Michaela did all that she could to win that particular fight. She was fighting at the back foot. She was giving the attack, defense was accurate. Everything about her was so accurate. And so we want to see a good fight tomorrow and see that really the paint that was thrown on Sandy Ryan really has effect on her. It should prove to us that really she is of a good mind, a very sound mind, and she's going in for a very good fight. So we want to see a very great and a thrilling fight tomorrow.
Well, we are going to see another great fight tomorrow between Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan, 2 female boxers who have decided to clash once again. So we are going to see how that is going to play out to be, as Bernardo said, tomorrow is going to be a night of rematch in the foreign aspect of boxing, where William Zepeda will be taking on Tevin Farmer. That is going to be a rematch. And in the female aspect, we're going to see Michaela Mayer also taking on Sandy Ryan there. Before we switch it up for the local terms, there is this that I have to do. You know that boxing connoisseurs and boxing lovers know one man called George Foreman. And some past days ago, we had that sad news there that Big George is no more with us. That is George Foreman, and he's one icon and a legend in the boxing fraternity. You know, he was an Olympic gold medalist for the United States of America in the Mexico 1968. From there, everything about George Foreman, the Big George, became history. He is one of the durable fighters in the heavyweight division until he met Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali did something on him, and he felt that he needed a second chance with Muhammad Ali, which he didn't get, but he still kept on persistent of Big George Foreman, and he was able to get the titles back in the heavyweight division there. So, Bernardo,
why?
I know you've been following boxing, and Big George Foreman is no more with us. But what are the things you can remember about George Foreman? For me, his fight against Joe Frazier, and I was like, man, this man is too much. You keep hitting him, it's like he doesn't feel he's still coming on you.
Or may the gentle soul of the former heavyweight boxer rest in perfect peace. He has paid his dues well in terms of boxing.
Yeah.
And these are the giants in the heavyweight division that have made the heavyweight stance strong as we see now.
Yeah.
They are the people, when we mention boxing, our mind goes straight to the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
And these are the people that brings the heavyweight boxing to light.
Yeah.
And we grown up seeing Muhammad Ali on TV, seeing George Foreman, and these are the boxers that they don't even give excuses when it comes to boxing or officiating.
Yeah.
When he lost a fight, he really accepts that, oh, okay, I didn't do well, I'll go back to drawing board and come back again. He is a boxer who retired and later came back because of his family.
Yeah.
He came back. He said he didn't come back because he wanted to continue boxing, but because of his family and his children who were saying that we want to see you, daddy, in the ring again. He's a boxer who will fight and will not sit down.
Yeah.
He will tell you that when he sits, he really feels tired and he has to stand and fight. He has paid his dues, a Hall of Famer. Everywhere you go, you hear George Foreman, the big guys in the heavyweight division. So he has done a great job for his nation as well as the whole Ghana, and we need to celebrate him. Yeah.
We need to celebrate him, and that is coming from Bernardo about George Foreman. You know, he was born on January 10th, 1949 in Texas, United States of America, and he died on March 21st, 2025 in Texas. We are talking about George Foreman. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. So that is it with the foreign aspect on Boxing Arena. We turn ourselves a bit, and when we come back, we are descending the local terms of boxing.
And they've learned a lot of tricks in it.
Okay.
And Farmer rarely said that, look, a fight when it's so close like this is expecting that a knockout will bring the difference.
Okay. Expecting that a knockdown is going to be the difference.
It's going to bring the difference because it was a swing rounds.
Okay.
This man takes the first one, the next one you see Farmer taking it, the second or the third, and then the fourth one you see Farmer taking it, the fifth round you see Zepeda coming in. So he believes that this is a very close round, and sitting and watching that particular fight, you see clearly that it is a very close fight. And so he believes that the knockdown should set a pace or should bring the difference, but rather it turns out to be a different thing. So this is a time for him to even learn and learn more.
Okay.
He has a lot of tricks. He has a lot of boxing IQ.
Okay.
But Zepeda, you can't take it away from him. He multiplies his punches and throw more punches rapidly.
Yeah.
And so anyone that goes wherever you sit as a referee or judge, you see him trying to make an effort. Trying to throw a lot of punches. But then Farmer believe in his left jab and his left uppercut and straight left punch, and that is what is used to defend himself and be able to overcome most of his opponents. But we are expecting that the second match we are going to see something significant, something different, and then we will see a clear distinction, a clear win from both boxers, because they both have learned a lot of lessons. Look, Farmer said when he was fighting, when he turned pro, he saw Zepeda fighting in amateur stage. So he tells you that he had been in the game. And so he has also lost about 7 fights.
Exactly.
And so that tells you that he has a lot of experience and he has gone through losing fight. Also, he has an antidote to all this. So we expect that we'll have a clean fight, we'll have one-sided, and we'll get a clean win.
We are going to see a clean fight. We are going to see a one-sided. It's going to full of thrilling moments where William Zapata and Tevin Farmer clashes once again in their rematch about. It's going to be the WBC lightweight interim championship there. So we're going to see how that is going to play out between Zapata and Farmer. Next, we're going to descend on the female aspect where you're going to have a rematch between Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan there, and that one too is going to be another cracker. Female boxers going at each other. They've gone at each other in the first time, and you know what? Michaela always is going to come out at the top. But this time around, I'm going to see on Max Television, and this show is brought to you by Techno, Max by JB Fresh Fruit Juice Drink, and also Renault Motors. So this is Boxing Arena, and you know that tomorrow at the Bukum Boxing Arena is going to be the Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League of Fight Night 15 there. So, you know, Bernardo, let me get your quick reaction on the Boxing League so far.
Yeah.
You know, we are getting into Fight Night 15.
Yeah.
What's your general view of the Boxing League so far?
Well, if we had to talk about the Boxing League, the benefit and what he has made Ghana and where he has set Ghana into the map, and then the boxers itself will not finish now.
Wow.
Because this league has great honor when it comes to the boxers itself, in the likes of our soldier boy Elvis Awonga.
Yes.
Started from the league as a debutant, and look at where he is now. And now when he gets to the UK, everybody want to take picture with Elvis.
I learned he has a fight next month.
Yes.
And the last time I had a chat with him, he told me that he's already in the United Kingdom.
Yes. Let me give you the story.
Okay.
A friend of mine, a classmate of mine was in the UK and saw him and said, look, this guy is a durable boxer.
Wow.
And needs to be protected.
Okay.
Why did he come late to that fight? And so he said, oh, he has a friend in Ghana, Bernardo. So he will call Bernard and find out.
Okay.
So he called me. Okulo, his name is Okulo Grover.
Okay.
With his friend Osofo in UK.
Okay.
So he called me. Do you know Elvis Awonga? I said, oh, he's one of our boxers. He said, can I have his number? So no problem. I'll get his number for you. He said he wanted to find out why he lost that particular fight. Because he did not come early. This time, he is going to buy for the ticket. He's going to buy his ticket for him to come early.
Wow.
And so I speak to you now. He sent the ticket to me. That look, I've sent the ticket to Elvis Awonga.
Wow.
So he will come early, come and train, get to the best gyms, and then get the best nutrients and the requisite equipment for the training.
Wow.
Then our guy got there. He was introduced into a night gym, went to shopping, did a lot. And so as I speak to you now, Elvis Awonga is training and very optimistic that he's going to win that particular fight.
Well, let's hold on with Elvis Awonga, and we'll get time for him because I know his fight is somewhere next month.
Next month.
That is 20th. Yeah. So we'll get time for him, and we'll speak to him and see how his preparation camp is going to be with his opponent Tyler there. But let's take with the boxing league. Tomorrow at the Buko Boxing Arena is Fight Night 15. And you know, this Boxing Arena show was started with one big brother, and now for some reasons he has left the big shoes for me to fill in.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Honorable Mohammed Amin Lamte.
Hey.
Yesterday was his birthday.
Wow.
And you know, this Boxing Arena show, I just want to dedicate the show to my big brother, Mohammed Amin Lamte. God richly bless you for what you are doing for Mother Ghana. God richly bless you. You started up this show, and now you've left it for me that I should continue with what you were doing. So, Muhammad Amin Lamte, wherever you are, we are here.
Happy birthday to you.
We are telling you that happy birthday to you. Though it was yesterday, but we are still celebrating you.
Belated happy birthday to you.
Alamte. You know, he's someone that the last time he told me that, hey, NY, we met at the ring and he was like, hey, NY, this time there,
going
if I'm looking at you from home, it's like I'm like, hey, this guy, if I don't take care one day,
you overcome.
Yes. Because he was telling me that one day if I don't take care, I'll come and even take the ring announcement from him. And I told him that no, this one, that one day I can't. I'll just use my ring. You know, and that is one thing I love about him. He always wants to encourage. You know, if you're doing something, he's telling you that, you know, keep on. You're going to be good. And so today, the show we are dedicating to you, big brother, Muhammad Amin Lamte. Those of you who don't know Muhammad Amin Lamte, he started the Boxing Arena show on Max Television. And every Saturday at the Bukom Boxing Arena, the man who comes into the ring to give the announcement, and the ring announcer I'm talking about, Muhammad Amin Lamte, he's the one I'm talking about. Yesterday was his birthday. So big brother, belated to you. Bernardo,
NY.
Let's go on with Fight Night 15 and let's see the parents, how things are going to fold up, because I know Ghana Army are the second position. You are still saying that you are not dying out because you still feel that you can still lick something out of Atukwashi.
Yes.
Atukwashi on the first position with 36 points. You on the second, Ghana Army with 31 points. You still feel that you can bypass Atukwashi is not leaving it.
No, not at all. But we are also,
because Coach Akainete is saying that so far as we are at the top, we are not going to slide. And you know, in the meantime, to see if we can get the coverage of the official weigh-in going on at the Bukom Boxing Arena, and we'll see how things are also unfolding to be, so that we can let the viewers have the feel of what can happen at the Bukom Boxing Arena. But let's get through with the table here. Bernardo, Atukwashi 36 points, Ghana Army 31, Ghana Prisons 27 points, Panics 24 points, Complex 4 and Palm Spring 21 points, and Fifth Square and seconds out 19 points. But Bernard, Atukwashi, Ghana Army, you still feel that you can still do something?
And why?
Bernardo,
you know what we can do.
We can do.
We are full of surprises. And you know what? The armed forces itself is full of surprises.
But we are talking about 5 points difference.
Yeah. We are coming.
Really?
Yes. I told you that we have Yana. We have the...
So you still not release the Yana?
We've not released them.
When are you going to release the Yana?
No, you see, the time will tell.
Really?
I'm telling you. It is going to be brutal. You see, I love the competitive nature of the league itself.
No doubt about that.
No doubt about it. Because when you look at the first person, if he doesn't feel release, he felt that, look, something will happen. And we too, we are also looking at the one in the third position, also coming with a speed. And so we believe that this is what we need to do. We have to be so strong. And so we'll clear all obstacles on our way and be able to meet Atukwashi.
Wow.
Yes. And so our focus is on Atukwashi. Why is the one at the third two? We are still looking at him with a fish eye.
Ghana Prisons.
Yes, Ghana Prisons.
Wow.
With a fish eye. So,
okay, so they have 27.
They have 27.
And you have 31.
Yes.
So that's 4 points. So
just one loss for us and win for him, and he will be there.
Wow, you find yourself in a difficult space.
Yes, very difficult space.
Wow.
Yes. And so this tells you that the league is not easy. It is not easy. Whoever wins it, I mean, he have done his best. He have done his homework before winning this league. Okay. And so where we are, we believe that we are now bringing our Arsenals on board. Okay. And we are now going to release them because we are just 5 points. They are just 5 points ahead of us.
Okay.
And so we will get there.
Well, Bernardo is saying that they are going to get there. We are going to see how that is going to transpire to be. We see how Fight Night 15 is going to shape up. But, you know, before we get to Fight Night 15 tomorrow, let's go to the Bukom Boxing Arena where my senior colleague Prince Zanan is on standby. Let's go see how the official weigh-in is unfolding up to be.
We're taking you through the process of the weigh-in. The boxers are looking eager. The coaches are also here. They need to ensure that the boxers tip the scales with the right weight, right pedigree, right category, and of course we should be good to go. Most of the coaches are also here. We'll try and find out if we can have a quick chat with some of the coaches as soon as they are flexible and ready to talk to us. But of course the Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League is to bring out the best of the boxers, especially on the local scene, as we look for a path for them to get into the rankings, talking about the national, the West Africa, and of course the Africa rankings as well. And so it's a process that we have started, and we are looking forward to ensuring that at least we will get the best of local quality boxers to go through the mill. Let's run the schedule by you once again. And like I said earlier on, bantamweight will have Disciplines Eric Tolle taking on Godwin Tete of the Bridge Boxing Gym. Then we will have a cruiserweight involving Ghana Army's Alex Ochre and Seaview Israel Kome. Bantamweight will have Akotoku's Abdul Aziz taking on Complex Force Isaac Ayete. And then Bantamweight will have Fit Squares Ebenezer Kolebe taking on Panic's Abdul Malik. Black Panthers and Wisdom have a date in the lightweight. So do Chigozie Igbonaba and John Ogu in the cruiserweight competition. So there's a lot more to look forward for with the fights that are upcoming tomorrow, and we can only urge you to stick and stay with us as we bring you the best of local quality professional boxing here. Boxers will still go through the weigh-in process. We have some of the coaches here. I'll be inviting some of them to get close. Let's find out how impressive it has been for the league in terms of the Bell 7-Star Professional Boxing League. Of course, they are the gentlemen who have produced the boxers who we are all praying for, to ensure that at least they get some form of recognition when it comes to national or African recognition and awards in terms of their performance. And so I was trying to get close to some of the boxers. Coach Yi, by the way, is a coach that needs no introduction. He produced the best boxer from season 1, and he's looking forward to do the same as the status quo continues. Coach Yi, thank you. Coach Yi, thank you very much. If you can join us, let's talk a little bit about local boxing. Coach Yi, thank you very much. Now, season 1, you produced the best boxer, but we have seen improvement in season 2 and season 3. Is this professional boxing league benefiting the boxers? How have they benefited?
They benefit as well, because through Ama's promotion, now we have a lot of potential boxers, because always every month we used to fight 2 times in the month, so they are doing well. They are doing well, brother.
Like I said, you have produced the best boxer from season 1. We'll come to that in a minute. But from the way they have improved, because they are getting opportunities, how long should we wait to get maybe an African champion?
Yeah, we are ready to get that stage, but the thing is, one hand cannot push all these bosses. So we need the supporters, we need the sponsorship. Through sponsorship, I think we can get there. We're ready now to become a world champion. We have a lot of potentials to become a world champion.
Potentials to become world champion, and viewers, as he rightly said, we have a lot of them waiting, but we need your support. We need sponsorship, we need encouragement to ensure that we groom these boxers to the level that they can become active, especially in Africa and then the world. If we are able to get the sponsorship, how long should we wait? 1 year, 2 years?
Exactly. When we get a sponsorship, at least 1 year, 1.5 years, we'll get there. We'll be in the top.
But apart from the boxers, I want you to talk a lot more about the coaches, because every day we are talking about the boxers, we are talking about the potentials, we are leaving the coaches, the men who make the boxers who they are. How would you say coaching has been like? Are we at the very top level in terms of coaching?
In terms of coaching, we have a good coaches in Accra here, but we train a boxer with the facilities, but some of the gyms doesn't have that facilities. That's why you see things go on like that. But with the facilities and gloves and wherever place we can get there, we have a lot of potential.
So we need facilities.
Yes, we need facilities.
How do we get the facilities?
It's about, that's why I'm talking about sponsorship. If there is no sponsorship, one hand cannot push a mountain, brother, unless we have it.
Okay. Your gym has produced some of the best, the quality boxers that we have seen. So right now, your appeal is that we need support, we need sponsorship, we need to push or put money into building these boxers, and sooner or later we should have a world champion. But it is not going to be easy. How are the boxers coping? How are they coping with your training schedule, even though you don't have the facilities? Are they coping?
Yeah, we are management. We are management, because if you cannot sell yourself, nobody will help you. So we are management. I know with this management small, one day your right man will come and push you.
All right, Coach G, thank you very much. We wish you the very best.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So that was Coach Yi telling us a lot more about some of the difficulties they're going through. Sponsorship in terms of the facilities, and of course sponsorship in terms of creating opportunities for the local young boxers to get a lot more exposure to ensure that they can rock shoulders with the rest of the world. I'm going to be talking to two boxers who will be in the fray for tomorrow, and let's find out from them how ready they are for the battle ahead. One on my left, one on my right. Let me start with the gentleman on my right. Boss, start your thing. What's your name?
David Okine, please.
Okay. David Okine is the boxer on my right. And boss, your name?
Nathaniel Supe.
Nathaniel Supe. Okay. Nathaniel, I remember we saw you, was it 2 weeks ago or thereabouts? You were in action? Okay. Now you have another opponent in Mr. Okine. First of all, how ready are you? What about the unalete?
Oh, just expect fireworks, just like we do always. Team Okine, gives the best, and
I can see the fireworks in your eyes already.
Exactly, yeah. Just expect something massive tomorrow. So that's all I've got to say. Yeah.
But for a fight like this, what kind of preparation have you gone through?
Yeah, it's been months of workouts, Yeah, in the gym we've had I've sparred better opponents even more than my opponents, and then Coach Ben in the Choco Champs boxing gym has prepared me, I mean, we've done a really good job today.
You've done everything?
Yeah, for tomorrow's bout.
So, if you've done everything, tell me, knockout Kubaba, hello, Ubashefiu.
For a fact, I can tell you that he's going down before round 3. Trust me.
Before round 3?
Yep.
But have you fought with him before?
Not really, but then I've watched him fight a couple of times, and then I've sparred better opponents more than him. So even with the preparations towards this fight, I've met more better opponents who have given me, like I'm saying.
So you believe that you will step into the ring, you show us a little bit of your skill, but by round 3, you'll be gone.
It's supposed to go down. Yeah.
He's supposed to go down.
Yeah, man.
All right. Mr. Sube, by round 3, you are supposed to go down.
He's just copying.
Why do you say that?
I know what to do in the ring.
But do you know his quality?
I don't know much about him. but I know how to fight him.
But round 3 is not for you.
I train for these things, so I'm ready for everything.
I see. Okay. So your fans who will be watching the bout, tell them, Mini here Amekwe Kehawo.
They should expect more from me, more than last 2 weeks fight I fought. I'm gonna correct my mistakes and do more, put more works in. Sure.
Okay. All right. Charlie, how about what message do you have for your fans? Mini here Amekwe.
Well, all I've got to say is they should come early, because before round 3, before round 3 is going down. That's all.
I like that. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I wish you the very best in tomorrow's bout. All right. So there we go. So David Okain believes that he's going to have a good day over Nathaniel Supe tomorrow. It's one of the key bouts to look out for, and we definitely will be bringing you this fight in the comfort of your homes as we take a look at what kind of quality they have. I've seen the coaches of Ghana Prisons, Ghana Army, and so maybe I will get one or two of them to also give us a fair idea of what to expect. So coach, yes, let me get the Ghana Army representative here. Let's see how ready they are for tomorrow. Where's your boxer?
He's coming.
He's coming. Okay, so we'll be joined by the Ghana Army boxer, because they are the defending champions, as you rightly are aware, and they are bound on closing the gap between themselves and Atokwashi. We will also find out from the current league leaders at Atokwashi whether Army can close the gap or whether they are going to open the gap. So coach, thank you very much for joining us. Ghana Army has fought very well and they have closed the gap. Are you worried?
I'm not worried at all. I'm 5 pounds ahead, so I don't think.
And I don't think Ghana Army can close the gap.
Fine, maybe, yeah.
But you have belief that you have it under control.
You and I know I have quality boxers, good boxers. So for now, I'm going. I'll win all the rest of the bouts.
You win all the
rest of the bout left. So the same gap between Atokwashi and Army will end it with the same points.
So they won't close
at all. That's what I think personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, viewers, this is the head coach of Atokwashi, and he also handles our national team in terms of the Black Bombers as well. So he knows what he's talking about. Now, Coach Akainete, tell us, the remainder of the bouts, like you rightly said, you are sure that Atokwashi is winning all of them. But you don't think there is pressure from Ghana Army? You don't think that there's pressure for them to continue the fight? Maybe they want to retain their position.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what they are doing. Because they are doing all miss. I'm watching them. They are doing all miss to get close to my points. But okay. I can tell you, because this bout, I'm using Kakraba, which you and I know Kakraba automatically. I'm sure he's winning. And then the next one, I have a weight that Anampia is fighting. Right. Either Anampia or Isaac Saki. And automatically again, they are going to win.
It's a done deal.
Exactly. So, my friend,
Coach Akainete.
I'll give you a ride.
Coach Akainete is going to give us a ride in the car when they win it at the end of it all. But I can also tell you that Fueno Gbio, the Ghana Army coach, is in the studios of Max TV, and he's listening to you. What message do you have for him?
Okay, Bernard, Bernard Tetenati, you are my former boxer, so whatever you have, I have it. So Bernard Tetenati, W1, I hope, prepare yourself to be at the second position. That is good for you. So Bernard Tetenati, pray you be at the second position.
All right. Coach Akainete, thank you very much. Let's have our Ghana Army reps here, and let's see. Are you fighting for Ghana Army? Okay, so you come to my right, and then let's have Ghana Army and go through this. Yeah, Jesse, come close. Of course, all the eyes will be on Ghana Army, because a lot of people believe that you have showed the quality that you have. Your coach is in our studios at Max TV, and he's watching now. What should we expect tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's night is going to be a wonderful night, because I'm well prepared for the bout. So
I think Army is going to do better.
Army is going to do better. But coach, tell me, you have such quality. You have such quality in the Ghana Army team. It looks like you don't fear anybody.
Yeah, we were trained. That's why. Okay. We were trained, and me particularly, I was in the team. I'm in the game. I'm still in the game. So the experience I have, that experience that we used to coach our boxers to become champions. That's why we don't fear any gym.
So tomorrow, victory.
We are winning.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, and we wish you the very best, Jesse and his team. Thank you very much. Let's wrap up our interview with another boxer who has also showed that he's got class, he's got style, and then he's got pace. Thank you very much for joining us. First of all, give us your name.
Haruna Mohammed, aka Tonda.
Haruna Mohammed, aka Tonda. You have showed clearly in the ring that you are a master of what you do. And the fans really applauded you the last time you were in the ring. What do you have for your fans tomorrow?
I said they should expect, something great because I've really trained now for this fight. So they should expect something great from me tomorrow.
Something great? Knockout?
Yeah, sure. Knockout as well, yeah.
Quick knockout, or you'd want to show us a little bit of your skill before you knock him out?
Oh, well, it depends on the opponent. So we will see about that tomorrow.
We'll see about that tomorrow. We wish you the very best. Thank you very much for joining us. And so, viewers, in a nutshell, we've brought you the excitement that you will expect or that you will see tomorrow when we get into the boxing night itself. We can only hope and pray that you will join us either in person at the Bukom Boxing Arena, or, of course, you'll be behind your sets to enjoy the best of Ghana boxing. It's been wonderful coming your way from the Bukom Boxing Arena with this live transmission of the weigh-in. Join us tomorrow. We will be here again to bring you the best of everything you need to know. My name is Prince Annan. I'm handing over back to NY in the studio with his guests.
Thank you very much, Prince Annan. Thank you very much. So that was a live transmission there from the Bukom Boxing Arena. That is the official weigh-in, gearing up for Fight Night 15. And thank you very much, Prince Annan, and your team for doing that wonderful job out there. Now we are back in the studios. Let's see how the parents is going to be. Bernard is here with me, and Bernard, you heard what Coach Akainete was telling you. He's saying that just what you have, he also have it. And he's just telling you that, he knows that you are good, but just prepare that you are going to stay at the second position. How do you take that message from Coach Akainete?
I'm anticipating this question. I know this question will really come to me.
That will come, definitely.
Yeah, definitely will come to me. And I am Akainete, as you rightly said, is one of the experienced coaches who, in our youthful ages at juvenile, he was with us at the gym, and so he knows the capabilities and he knows what we can do. So he's right on that point, and he has said it that, and I love the point that he said, it is my opinion. It is not the opinion of the masses or the lovers of boxers. That is for him. He believes that he will win the rest of the 5 fights left. And we also believe that we are going to win the rest of the fight. So he should be very careful not to sleep. But when he sleeps, we will take over.
When he sleeps, we are going to take over. That is the counter message from Bernard to Coach Akainete there. So Tokwashi Gymnasium at the first position there, and you look at the details of where they are. They have won 12 of their 14 fights, drawn none, and they've lost 2. You look at Ghana Army, they have won 10 of their 14 fights, draw 1, and they've lost 3. First and second, Atokwashi 36, Ghana Army 31. Tomorrow, I saw Jerry Latte.
Yeah, the Sugar Ray.
What should we expect from him?
A very nice and beautiful fight and boxing IQ. And you will see the rare skills and what we call boxing. Because he is going to give us the NDC that we talk in boxing, which is the number of quality punches thrown to the target area. And he's going to throw a quality punches to the target area. And will not give any hard work for the judges and the officials at all. It is going to dominate, which is the D, and he's going to dominate the fight. And you see the competency, which is a C. And so expect all these things, qualities from the Sugar Ray.
Bernardo.
And why?
You are talking as if the opponent of Jerry Latte is just going to be a pushover. Do you know the opponent of Jerry Latte?
Well, we anticipated that we'll see Israel Comey.
Okay.
And so if it is Israel Comey that is coming, Israel Comey is my boy too. And I know him very well. As I keep telling you that anytime that we are going to have a fight, we do the SWOT analysis. We look at the opponent's weakness and strength compared to ours and make sure that we overcome. If we are not okay with it, then we will not honor the fight. And you can see that most of the fighters that we are coming are not journeymen. They are not the Achiagbeshin that we talk about.
Okay.
They are quality boxers. They've been paid. That's why we want institutions to take over, to come and support boxing. Because our boxers are not afraid of anything because they are paying good. And so it is not something that they will think that, okay, let me come and lose this fight so that I can get my daily bread. It's been paying. And kudos to our General Thomas Opompipra, who just left the seat for Major Achampo. Japan. And we believe that Major Japan will also take in the steps because he was the original man who recruited Jerry Latte and then Philip Korte and co. So we'll take over the mantle and make sure that our sports will stand tall.
Right, you heard from Bernardo there. He is saying that tomorrow expect fireworks from his camp, that is the Ghana Army camp there. And Coach Akai Nete is also saying that definitely is going to be on the top until we finish off this league. That is the excitement and the competitive nature of how the boxing league is bringing all about. So tomorrow at the Bukom Boxing Arena, we present you Fight Night 15. And it's going to be live on Max Television and also Star Times at the channel 247, 9 p.m. sharp. Then we will all be there. So make sure all road leads to the Bukom Boxing Arena. We are all going there. And let's get there so that we get in our numbers. Then we can also enjoy all the fight night that will happen tomorrow at the Bukom Boxing Arena. My name is Nana Yaw Takyi Anderson. Thank you very much, Bernardo.
And why?
And also belated to Amin Lamte. And you know we are with you. Tomorrow we'll be meeting at the Bukom Boxing Arena.
You are the best. You are the best.
So until then, bye for now.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen,